All right, vintage friends, I got a cool project, and I want to show you this one to you. So, got a 48 leaf Babe Ruth. This would be one of my favorite portraits of Babe. I just think it's such a cool card. It's always one I wanted growing up. And I'm going to take you on this restoration with me. So, I just got stuff on it. I can't tell you exactly what it is or even if it's going to go away. But, you know, I'm missing a little bit of paper, and it got, I don't know, maybe a little bit, you know, that rusty color in there might reduce. I'm hoping I can get some of this stuff off, but it's not something I can feel, so I'm definitely gonna have to soak this card. Hopefully the card spray will relieve or remove some of this stuff. I'll know I'll be able to get some of these little light creases out of here, but overall the card's not creased up much. But then on the back, the edges are kind of chewed up, and it looks like there's like a white paint or some sort of white residue on there. So before putting the card in the card spray and letting it soak, I want to give it a head start and get as much of this little junk off as I can. So what I'm going to do is use the tortillon, and I'm just going to try to prep your cards before soaking them if you got stuff that you can remove off of them. So it's just like one less thing you have to deal with later down the road. So join me. I'm going to get comfortable here and try to get some of this junk off the card first before we soak it. That's awesome. That's what I wanted to do, just get a little head start by getting some of that stuff off. So now I'm just gonna, let me clean the back of the card up. Just gonna, you know, kind of switch the mats out, and I'll be back in a second, and then we'll let the card soak and hopefully remove all this and take those next steps for improvements. So step 2, guys, I was able to, you know, remove all that junk off the back with the tortillon, and now I got the Babe soaking in about an ounce and a half of card spray. And as much as you want to like get in there and start touching on this stuff, I want it to acclimate in the spray for at least probably 15-20 minutes, and then I'm going to gently start touching these spots, and I'm going to bring you with me on that so you can see what I'm talking about. But a big win here would be to just reduce some of this spotting and staining. It would be nice to see that stain go away. So before I do too much, I'm just gonna let it hang out. So that's step 2. After doing that pre-clean on the card, step 2 is I'm gonna let it sit, rest, and then we'll see if we can get some of this stuff off the front. And I'm excited to take you with me. We'll see the best we can do here on the 48 leaf Babe Ruth. And what I wanna do next is I wanna go in with a clean swab here, and I want to gently go over these areas that I'm seeing. Like, for example, like, see the speck on like Babe's head above his eye, like that. You don't want to, you gotta be super careful, guys. So I'm just showing you how to do it, but just be very careful. But I like to work under the solution like this, because look at that spot under Babe's eye. What spot, right? It's gone. officially excited to show you what we got here, you guys. This is a good one. I can't keep a poker face on this one. I continued to go over these areas over and over and over. And then, you know, got all my trusty card mats out and dried the card over and over and over and just kind of like hovered over it like crazy. But here's why. Check it out. We got almost all of that junk off of the borders. The huge win. I just kept on tapping on that little spot right there, on that little spot, and I got almost all of that grody red out of there. Color looks great. Border looks great. I mean, it's not a PSA 10, but I tell you what, it's a beauty. It's a stunner. I love it. And look at the back. I was able to get all those crusty little things off there. How fun it is to work on old cards and make them look great again. Thank you for joining me on this one. I truly appreciate all the love and support. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care.